Good evening, everyone. This is Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust, Latur MS India, organizing daily international webinar series. In this series, the speakers are invited from India and abroad. Speakers are sharing their knowledge as per their field of study and research. This series covers the topics from education, law, environment, health, technology, etc. In today's session, we have invited the resource person from Turkey country. She is Assistant Professor Dr. Nesibe Yazgan Ulus from BETKAR University School of Foreign Language from Turkey country. And her topic is Turkish teaching for foreign students. I welcome you, ma'am, from my organization, Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust Latur MS India. I welcome you. And also I welcome the director, Sri Veerbhadra Ganacharya, who is director of the Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust, and we name his as Gurudev. I welcome you, all the participants, those who are joined here, and I request you to the resource person, Assistant Professor Dr. Nesibe, to start her speech. And her speech is giving a tools and technology, how she can teach Turkish to the foreign students. Those are admitted in her university and school of foreign language. I welcome you, ma'am. You are very active. You have participated in very webinars, conferences. You are invited in various conferences and webinars. You are an active teacher and also you are a researcher. So I welcome you from Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust Latur and all the participants. I request you, you can start your speech now. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone joining us from different parts of the world. My name is Nesibe Yazgan Uslu. I am from BETKAR University, a School of Foreign Language and Turkish Preparation School. First of all, I want to share something, but first of all, I would like to sincerely thank the organizers for inviting me to this international webinar. Especially Dr. BETKAR, really thankful you. It's truly a pleasure and an honor to be here today and to share my experiences with such a diverse and distinguished audience. Before focusing specifically on Turkish, I would like to begin with a broader perspective on foreign language teaching. In today's globalized world, learning a foreign language is no longer a luxury. It has become a necessity. People learn new languages for various reasons, such as education, career opportunities, immigration, intercultural communication, and personal development. However, language learning is not merely a process of memorizing vocabulary or mastering grammatical structure. It is a complex, multidimensional process that involves cognitive development, emotional engagement, social interaction, and cultural awareness. Over the past decades, the field of foreign language teaching has undergone significant transformations. Traditional approaches often emphasized grammar rules and translation, while these methods provided learners with structural knowledge, they frequently failed to develop communicative competence. Learners could analyze sentences but struggled to use the language in real-life situations. This gap between knowledge and use led to a shift in teaching philosophies. Modern approaches emphasize meaningful communication and learner engagement. According to Stephen Krashen, language acquisition occurs most effectively when learners are exposed to comprehensible input in low anxiety environments. This idea highlights the importance of creating supportive and encouraging classrooms where learners feel comfortable and taking risks. Similarly, Lev Vygotsky emphasizes that learning is fundamentally a social process. Interaction with others allows learners to construction knowledge and develop language skills collaboratively. In addition, Dalheims introduced the concept of communicative competence, which includes not only grammatical accuracy but also the ability to use language appropriately in different social contexts. These perspectives have fundamentally changed the way we approach language teaching. Today, language classrooms are no longer teacher-centered environments where students passively receive information. Instead, they are interactive spaces where learners actively participate, collaborate, and engage with authentic language. I will show you our school classroom for your permission. This is a classroom from our school. You see our students in different country, and you can show they are solving exam now. It's a little bit difficult time for them, but it's a good time for teachers because we want to learn from their capability and accuracy by exams. This authentic language, you know, the foreign language class from all the country of the world. This is the picture of my students. They were now at faculty. They passed Turkish proficiency exam and they will begin their faculty. It was really good achievement for us. And another important development in recent years is the role of technology in language learning. Digital tools, online platforms like that, Zoom or Google Meet in day, and mobile applications have transformed the way learners access language. Students are no longer limited to textbooks and classroom materials. They can watch videos, listen to podcasts, participate in online discussions like that, and interact with speakers from around the world. This has made language learning more flexible, more accessible, and more personalized. However, this also means that teachers must adapt the technology. The role of teacher is changing from being the sole source of knowledge to being a facilitator, a guide, and a designer of learning experiences. Teachers must help students navigate the vast amount of information available and support them in developing effective learning strategies. Yes, we have very different learning strategy for our students too. Like not teacher standard basic, and we use student-based, student-centered some techniques. Modern approaches emphasize meaningful communication and learning engagement. According to Krashen, language acquisition occurs most effectively when learners are exposed to comprehensible input in low anxiety environments. Digital tools and some sources is very important, like Turkish soap opera or Turkish music again. And within this global framework, teaching Turkish as a foreign language has gained increasing importance in recent years. Turkish language is not only a language spoken by more than 18 million people, but also a language that reflects a rich cultural heritage shaped by centuries of history. As Turkey's cultural and economic connections expand, more learners are becoming interested in Turkish. At this point, I would like to share a short experience from my home teaching practice. A few months ago, I had a student from South Africa. On the very first day of class, I asked her a simple question. Why do you want to learn Turkish? She smiled and said, I watch Turkish TV. Sorry. Okay. My microphone is closed. Yes. Okay, I see. Sorry. Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes, okay, tamam. Okay. I'm going. I'm talking about my memory about my students. I will say again. I want to share my memory about my students. A few months ago, I had a student from South Africa. On the first day of class, I asked her a simple question. Why do you want to learn Turkish? She smiled and said, I watch Turkish TV series and I don't want to read subtitles anymore. This answer may sound simple, but it reflects a significant shift in how languages are learned today. Learning often began outside the classroom, driven by curiosity and emotional engagement. In recent years, Turkish television series have become a global phenomenon, and some of them is Muhteşem Yüzyıl, Kurtlar Vadisi, Ezel, and Diriliş Ertuğrul, and etc. Learning often began in recent years. Turkish television series have become a global phenomenon. Productions such as Diriliş Ertuğrul, Muhteşem Yüzyıl, Kurtlar Vadisi, Esel, and etc. These series introduce audience to the Turkish language in natural and meaningful context. Viewers are exposed to everyday conversation, idiomatic expressions, and culturally specific communication styles. In addition to language exposure, these series also create emotional engagement. This is important because if you learn a new language, emotional engagement is important for you. Viewers become attached to characters and stories, and this emotional connection increases their motivation to understand the language. Motivation, in turn, plays a crucial role in sustaining long-term learning. Similarly, Turkish music contributes significantly to language learning. Artists such as Tarkan and Sezen Aksu have international audience. Music helps learners improve pronunciation, develop listening skills, and expand vocabulary. I want to show the musician's picture. Maybe you know our very popular musician is songwriter and singer Sezen Aksu, Tarkan, and now since nowadays he is very popular in Turkey. Label C5, label C5, label C5, or maybe in Turkish label C5. I want to listen some song in Turkish now. If you want to listen, I will share. Tarkan is the most popular singer in Turkey and Europe. Kuzu Kuzu is the most known song. And you hear it's a very joyful song. And another Turkish popular song from Sezen Aksu. My students really love this song. I think you will love again. Yes, it's very popular song in Turkey. And nowadays, we all Turkish people listen label C5. And I want to share his song. Yes, a little bit noisy, but it's joyful. I want to share the Turkish sounds. I hope you will admire these sounds. I will share again my PPT. Can you see my screen? Okay, okay. This is our most popular singers. And if you want to learn Turkish, how do you do, or what will you do, or what can you do? How can you learn? I will share again my experiences. If you like sound, Turkish sound or Turkish music, it's really easy to learn Turkish because Turkish songs will help you to understand and to speak Turkish because it's very polyphonic melody and polyphonic language for Turkish because we have some vowel and some consonant for things, and if you listen Turkish song, you will listen say la 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 and etc. It will be joyful for learners, and my students love this sound too. The repetitive and rhythmic nature of song makes our learners or students or them particularly effective for memorization because moreover music allows learners to experience the emotional and cultural dimension of the language. At this point, it's important to highlight the concept of learner motivation more deeply. Motivation can be in strict or extremes. In strict motivation, I think, comes from personal interests and enjoyment, while extrinsic motivation is driven by external goals such as exams or career opportunities. Research shows that in strict motivation leads to more sustainable and meaningful learning. I agree with this idea because if you have interest from your intrinsic motivation, you will be more successful to learning another language. Therefore, incorporating engaging materials such as TV series and music, I will show few minutes ago, into the classroom, it can significantly enhance motivation. That's good, but I want to talk about the linguistic features of Turkish. Turkish belongs to Turkic language family and is characterized by its agglutinative structure. This means that grammatical meanings are expressed through the addition of suffixes to a root word, like a Lego. Lego. Turkish language is the language that like Lego. In Turkish, words are like little Lego blocks. We know Lego blocks. You can stack them together, twist them, and suddenly a single word can tell a whole story. For example, if we say gidemeyecekmişsiniz in Turkish, gidemeyecekmişsiniz, only one word. It's tall, but only one word. And also it's a sentence too. Gidemeyecekmişsiniz mean in English, apparently you won't be able to go. But we only say gidemeyecekmişsiniz in Turkish. Another example, if we want to say evlerimizden in Turkish, we want to say from our houses in English. And only one word, but it means like three words in English. Our houses, evlerimiz. From, then. We always add the suffix at the end of the word, and you can see like Lego blocks. Learning Turkish is like learning to play with language in a new way. It challenges your mind and tickles your imagination. Because the best part, once you understand the pieces, you can build endless new sentences from just a few words. I want to show again another rule about Turkish. Turkish language, each word has a base and then little pieces, suffixes attached, adding meaning, time, and perspective. It's logical, creative, and sometimes hilariously fun. But Turkish isn't just clever, it's also poetic. A little poetic. Some words capture feelings that English simply doesn't have words for. For example, yakamoz. We say yakamoz, but its meaning the reflection of moonlight on water. The reflection of moonlight on water, only one word, yakamoz. And another example, gönül. Gönül. This word is very important in Turkish language because it means not heart. It's not heart, it's only gönül. Gönül, the heart in a deeper emotional sense. Heart is physical, but gönül is emotional sense. And another example, we use in Turkish iç çekmek. It's a Turkish idiom. It means that to side with longing. And like that, and in Turkish we say iç çektim. Do you have a problem? Sen iç çekiyorsun. Do you have a problem? Biz soruyoruz ki Türkçe'de sen içini çekiyorsun, bir problemin var mı? And iç çekmek doesn't translate to another language like English or like French. Another important things about Turkish language. Turkish language also highly regular, and once learners understand the patterns, they can apply them consistently. It's really important because within this global and methodological framework, it's also essential to critically evaluate both the advantages and challenges of Turkish as a foreign language. Understanding this dimension allows educators to design more effective and realistic teaching strategies. One of the most significant advantages of teaching Turkish lies in its structural regularity. As an Academician language, Turkish follows highly consistent grammatical patterns. Once learners understand how suffixation works, they can generate a wide range of meaning from a single root. This predictably reduces ambiguity and, over time, increases learner confidence. In contrast to many Indo-European languages, Turkish has relatively few irregularities, which makes it more accessible in the long run. It's really important. Another important advantage is the absence of grammatical gender. In Turkish, we have no grammatical gender, unlike languages such as French, German, or Spanish. Turkish doesn't require learners to memorize gender-based articles or agreement rules. This feature significantly lowers the cognitive load, especially for beginners learners, and allows them to focus on communication rather than form. In addition, phonological transparency can be considered an advantage. Turkish is largely a phonetic language, meaning that words are pronounced as they are written. This facilitates the development of reading and pronunciation skills, particularly in the early stage of language learning. From a motivational perspective, Turkish offers unique opportunities. The global popularity of Turkish series, music, and digital content creates strong intrinsic motivation among learners. Many students begin learning Turkish not because they have to, but because they want to engage with culture they find appealing. This emotional engagement plays a crucial role in sustaining long-term learning. However, despite these advantages, teaching Turkish also presents several challenges. One of the primary difficulties is the complexity of suffixation. Although the system is regular, the stacking of multiple suffixes can be overwhelming for learners, especially at intermediate level. Understanding how suffixes interact and change meaning requires both analytical thinking and extensive practice. Another challenge is vowel harmony. Vowel harmony is the important things in Turkish, but but learners for Turkish as a foreign language is a little bit difficult because an vowel harmony, which despite its internal logic may initially seem abstract and unfamiliar to learners whose native languages don't have similar phonological systems. Learners often struggle not only to understand the rule, but also to apply it automatically in speech. It's a really important problem for teaching Turkish and for learning Turkish. And another important things in Turkish language, SOV, and the subject-object verb word order also poses difficulties because particularly for learners from subject-verb-object language backgrounds like English or French, this requires a cognitive restriction of sentence formation and may lead to errors in both spoken and writing production. Vocabulary acquisition can also be challenging due to the limited number of cognates, which widely spoken Indo-European languages. As a result, learners cannot rely heavily on prior linguistic knowledge and must build their vocabulary largely from scratch. Furthermore, cultural and pragmatic difference can create additional barriers, which barriers effective communication in Turkish often depends on context, politeness strategies, and culturally specific expressions. Without sufficient cultural awareness, social and interactive process. Teachers play a critical role in guiding, motivating, and supporting learners. To conclude, teaching Turkish, the foreign language, is dynamic and multifaceted process. It requires a combination of linguistic knowledge, pedagogical skills, cultural awareness, and sensitivity to learner needs. By integrating formal teaching methods with informal learning resources such as media and music, we can create engaging and effective learning environments. Ultimately, language teaching is not only about transmitting knowledge, it's about building connections, fostering understandings, and opening doors to new perspectives. I want to say something about Turkish culture. We are saying in Turkish kolay gelsin, eline sağlık, for hospitality, but we don't translate to another language, maybe English or maybe French. It's really important because if you want to learn Turkish really good, you must learn, firstly, you must learn Turkish culture. Turkish culture has complex, but Turkish people has a really huge hospitality, and maybe you can admire how can we learn Turkish in the future. I want to say about AI. You know, AI is really important today, and digital learning or personalization is really important too. It's really important to Turkish, but if you really want to learn Turkish, I think you can live in Turkey at least 6 months, because if you live in Turkey, you can learn more easily. Okay, and so I can say Turkish is not just a language to learn; it's a system to discover and a culture to experience. It's maybe sarcastic, but it's a good sentence for me. Turkish is not just a language to learn; it's a system to discover and a culture to experience. Thank you very much for your attention. I would be happy to answer if you have questions.
Thank you, Assistant Professor Nesibe ma'am, for joining here, for accepting our invitation. We enjoyed this session, and I welcome all the participants, those who are joined from your country. I am seeing there are a few names, those who are here, and I am very happy that they have joined here, and they have watched this your session. To discuss with our speaker, and those who are joined here, they can come on the camera so that we can take a screenshot.
Okay, it's suitable for me.
Thank you, sir, for enjoying this session. And we are very happy that you are also here as a participant. And it's an international webinar. So she delivered her topic on the topic Turkish language for foreign students. It was very best speech, because how Turkish language can be taught to the students interactively, how the language laboratory can be useful for the students, how the Turkish culture will be helpful for the student to reach to learn the Turkish, and which are the musicians, how the Turkish language can be attractively taught to the students. So every topic she have explained in her language. And I request Dr. Sanand Shukla sir, please you can discuss with our speaker. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just wait. Just wait. Our Swanand Shukla sir, Dr. Swanand Shukla sir, willing to discuss, please.
Good evening, Dr. BETKAR sir. Good evening, ma'am. A wonderful presentation you have made. Thank you very much. And I will say, very important word is there, marhaba. That is a very common language of Turkish, what I feel. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it in the right way or no. But marhaba is hello, what I feel, and like aksalmar is a good evening. So a wonderful presentation, and from your conversation, from your explanation regarding the Turkish language, yes, definitely it is a comprehensive language when it is representing itself in a various artistic form also, like a songs and poem and so many things. I remember, the furniture, Turkish furniture is also well known and familiar. Means people are purchasing it in India. So, and you have discussed about the Turkish food and especially the fruits and dry fruits. They are, I remembered while going through your presentation. So thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. My question is there, the Turkish language is utilizing the words, Arabic word or Persian words also in their language, or it is a separate language only? Because these countries are very close and they must be having some kind of influence. So what do you think about this?
Yes, you are right. We have so many words from Arabic and from Persian because we have the same culture, Islamic culture. So it will be some differences and some sameness about the three language because Islamic culture affects all of this country. Okay.
Mister, can I say something?
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the wonderful.
Mister, can you hear my voice?
Turkey.
Thank you, sir. Can we take the screenshot again?
Hello.
We changed our T-shirts. Can you take the screenshot again, please?
Yes, sure.
Can we take
sure,
it?
please. Just I will enlarge your picture.
Turkey is the last country.
He asks, could we take a screenshot again?
Can we take
Yes,
the screenshot again?
I am
Yes.
enlarging his picture. Please wait. Just wait.
Okay.
Ma'am, is there any variations in the Turkey language also? Because in India we can find out from the north to south, we are having so many changes in the language. Even the pronunciation. So is there any changes you will find in Turkey also?
I don't understand exactly because I think some link problems and connection problems, and I don't understand exactly. You can write chat box.
Yeah, definitely.
Tenjan, please make your camera on. We want to take screenshot. Tenjan.
Okay.
Okay, I have opened.
Cengiz Han and
Thank you,
Şeyma is
thank
my
you.
colleagues from Beykoz University. Hello, my
Our
colleagues. Cengiz Han and Şeyma are Turkish tutors, and if you have some questions about teaching Turkish, you can ask them again.
Of course. We can answer too.
Yes, welcome. You can ask anything. She will answer as a speaker.
Hello.
Yes, sir, please.
Sir, Persian language and Turkish language, both are same or different?
He is saying
I
that
couldn't hear
whether
you.
the Persian language and Turkish language is same or different. Turkish language or Persian language?
Turkish language is Turkish language and Persian language is different. Yes, because we are Turkic Ural Altay language family. Persian is from Indian European family.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Not important.
All participants are requested to fill the feedback link which is available in the chat box so they can receive their certificate. There is no need to fill the feedback link from the speaker because speaker already received her certificate. The others, those who are joined here, they can fill the feedback link. Thank you, Dr. Swanand Shukla, sir. Very best discussion of you with our speaker. We enjoyed your discussion. Thank you, Senjan, sir, for joining here. And thank you to Nesibe, ma'am, assistant professor, for accepting our invitation and joining here as a speaker. In future, you'll be here as a speaker also. You can invite your colleague, friends, those who are willing to join here as a speaker. We welcome you. This is the part of the international webinar series. Thank you to all. Thank you to all joined members here from our country. Veer Singh sir, Swanand Shukla sir, Kamlakar sir, and Preeti Kumari madam, Ruby, and Shame from Turkey, and Shankar Pujar Surya Vyas sir. I am thankful to all. Thank you to you. And if you want to say about this webinar, you can say. Otherwise, we will stop here.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for everything. We are very glad to listen you, Mrs. Nesibe.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your support. Have a good evening. Have a good evening.
Good evening. See you.
Thanks for all. Thank you, BETKAR, for your support. I hope it will be good.
It was the best session, no problem. And you have also explained very nicely. Thank you for joining. All participants are requested to fill the feedback link.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Have a nice evening and thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Could I separate from?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you can leave, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Have a nice evening.